Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Well, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Steps away to his left. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
These Chiefs to start 2022, well, they were handed a very tough task by the schedule makers. Not just in going on the road to face a Cardinal team that was 11-6 last year, but they're going to be the first team in NFL history to start a season with 8 consecutive games against teams that finished above 500 from the previous year. After today, Chargers, Colts, Bucks, Raiders, Bills, 49ers, Titans, and that doesn't even count that they play last year's Super Bowl teams, the Rams and Bengals, in the second half of the year.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
All right, I'm here now.
Be back the very next series.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
I didn't change my shit for this nigga either, did I?
From the 35 on second down, Murray, he's going deep for Brown.
Fuck, who is that?
The ball away and it falls incomplete.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And complete to Zach.
Damn, this nigga's slow.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor to about the 26 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's definitely cover 3.
Play fake. Murray.
Who the fuck?
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
They'll run here with Connor, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and goal, Murray.
Fuck. I'm trash, nigga. Why did I throw that?
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice.
Oops,
points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
That was even good to open up that.
We're scoreless after 1.
Bomb. I got to score. I'm going to kick some shit.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It's taking forever. Baseline. Come out and gun. Please come out and gun. Please come out and gun. Thank you. Come on, man.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
I was on that too, nigga. You wasn't finna get that off. You wasn't finna get that off.
That before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
With this.
Mahomes now to throw.
What's with that?
Comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
For the third time in his career, we saw Marcus Golden record double-digit sacks. 11 of them in 2021. Good for 11th overall in the NFL. Talk about someone who plays with a high motor. This guy's wide open on every snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Whoa.
He's got his man, Scantling. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes.
What? Come on!
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Come on, where the pass at? What you doing?
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They start with a give to Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Please, bro.
Murray now. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
How'd you got it back there? I don't know. Okay. I did that, but it was
Marquise Brown. 78
put it in the back and put it in the hand. 23 in the clip of that ball guy.
Prater for the
You know, I just started Eddie,
makes it a 7-3 lead.
See, when I tell you niggas, you don't want to talk, when there's one time, I take a minute, just don't get in the car. Too many cardies, just thought that I was cross-eyed. I got your girl and I'm trying to hit it one time. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. Feel it like that. Feel it like that. Trying to get it.
I'm gonna hit this nigga with another bomb when I come back down, baby. This nigga gonna get another blitz on, baby.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Nobody got a
last
control.
time
I
it
got him.
stalled out, they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because
And this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Come on.
We don't see this often. The quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
it's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us.
And I'm too geeked
I was
up.
thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I just lust him. That's what fucked me. Ever since I'm a country. Purdy and Mouse and we trapping him down.
They fake the handoff now.
Oh, you dumbass. Hey,
Purdy kept hanging out just like an L.
And down he goes,
When he
taking
started
it
getting
inside
Purdy out of my
the 10,
smell.
just shy of the 5
Nigga,
to 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard
I
pickup.
can't even talk.
And remember, this drive started off
Yo,
following the
get
turnover,
out.
and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and
Fuck
goal.
off, you nigga.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
We done for now.
James Conner from 6 yards.
I don't even jack the sound.
And the Cardinals are in
All
for
y'all
6.
niggas music. If y'all gangsta, all y'all confused. I don't give a fuck. You don't jack my new shit. I don't give a fuck. You don't jack my new
Extra
bitch.
point good by
You
Prater.
can't make me that white boy. That's a cool bitch. I spent 8 bands on a booty,
To kick.
coochie, Toolie, sound like this ain't easy. I said, hell no, this a new me. It won't good. I
Returns
said,
this to the
bird.
22.
I ain't never caring. Put this black dick in a Karen. You know, here, you don't eat the pussy even if it's hairy. Like, that shit's scary.
The Chiefs offense about
Fuck
set
these
to
niggas
begin
don't
this
fuck with them. Fuck
drive.
with these bitches. You know,
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Goes again, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
God, he needs me, mama. I beat it.
7-yard line.
What's up, man? That dude?
First half, that's now 3
Oh my
interceptions.
God, they lead is
Charles, with his talent,
crazy.
if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best
Nah, double team
quarterbacks
is
in the
fucking
league
nigga.
without
Baby.
developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the
Mike, that
reset
nigga?
button,
No.
and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Oh my God, so smart.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had
gonna
their
come
share
out
of
to us.
struggles in this
Like
first
before we wrap
half.
this shit up.
They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Why the fuck would I lie
Here's
to these
Murray.
niggas?
Diving for the end zone. The ball's
Oh.
knocked out. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
Not
The
that I hand that
Cardinals going to
phone.
use the
Like
first
I
of their
bang up on me.
timeouts.
Or we probably just
As
let I
they'll
ain't
stop
phone
it
him.
with
He can say
25
that he ran
seconds
over
to go here in
nothing.
half
On the race
number
to a
1.
million.
So crisis averted,
I
but
really
now
will run this
facing
show
3rd
about
and
that
goal.
too, you know.
To throw, it's Murray. And this will be swung out here for Conner. Touchdown! James Conner. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are looking good here this season.
And that.
Are able to extend their lead.
Oh, shit.
Prater for the extra point.
It's up to 18. I'm dumping him out. Don't know what happened. Clapping automatic on my way to my rap end. It's on my lap when I pick at the back end. Yeah, I'm from that end.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
But I still do ask for help and look in the mirror and tell myself it's the real you. Every day I pray to follow my dreams, nigga, like it needs to kill you.
The Chiefs offense
You don't get money, I
to
don't
begin
feel
this
you.
drive.
Texas 2, laundry bags smell like real beef. You live with my crew, even though I turned out the field 2. I probably got the
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside
Look at this
kick
cornball.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind
Look
of
at
a
that
factor
shit,
as
nigga.
we are back underway in the second half.
I want that nigga fumble.
Very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but we'll start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt
I
like a
gotta
sense
bomb
of
your ass
urgency
first
from their
play.
side.
I ain't even want to do it to you,
Given
bro.
that both know the special teams
Your broke
coordinators,
ass, nigga.
they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't
They
they?
call somebody else shit they block.
This one, we can get it, coach. We can get
Only
it.
niggas
And that came
they
together
block.
with that
They don't
sense
got
of
hit in their
urgency
head,
you
so we
talked
still
about.
count that as
Ready
a
to go
face
with the
shot.
next drive and at the line.
Them
The
niggas ain't out
Cardinal
there on a
offense.
shit bag. Fuck their money.
As he throws
Look at
there,
bitch ass nigga
incomplete.
dissing me. Watch this.
Not his
Oh,
best
you
throw
lucky
there,
bitch.
but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly
get
has.
litty
It's
in
not
the city.
exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say
Yeah,
milking
bro,
the
don't
clock,
say no kizzy.
but understanding clock management here on
We
out.
gonna spend till we get busy, nigga. Put you in that same boat with your cousin in the back day. Fuck you think this same folks?
Incomplete
We the
pass
type
on
to
first
pop
down.
out on
That
you in
leads
the
to a
woods.
second and
Is
10.
this dumb nigga in cover 3? Is this dumb nigga in cover 3? Oh my god. Oh
That's
my
going to be
god.
knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on the
Like the
first two
switches
throws
sound cool.
has them huddling up and trying to figure
Out
out
my
a
mouth
big
and I
play
ain't
here on
lie.
third
But them
down
niggas
to
all
get their
cousin
momentum
around
going
that bitch,
again.
they ass down. The city ain't none of mine. So stop all of that crying, nigga.
Now they face a
Y'all
third
still
and
act
10
like, hold
after
up, Steve
back-to-back
Ross. What's the name got hit in his shit, he called for help.
On play action,
Oh,
it's Murray.
dumbass.
Zach Ertz
Block
has
Marquise,
it
you
complete.
bitch.
And they'll wind up
Easy on the go. Ain't no D's, we catch and squeeze before the keys get in the dough.
So the big play means just
Even
like
though
that,
my
they'll
boy
operate
fall,
from the
I'm
red
finna
zone
moss
now
this
on
nigga with
first down.
D-Hop.
Now Murray
No, I'm
again.
not. I got that. Oop, dumbass.
On the out route for the completion. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
In a wig
12
and
more
raincoat.
yards
I'm
there
with
and
all
another
them niggas.
first down.
How about the way they're moving the
I'm
ball
with all
down
my
the
niggas
field?
good.
They have
I'm
a
too
big
calm,
play
I'm
moments
it's
ago.
continuous. I show you my cousin.
Another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Yup. Fuck off me, nigga. Get your tutty, nigga.
A pick up a 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. Once again, it's Conner. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cardinals are in for
I'm in
6.
looking at the lights.
Extra point good by Prater.
I had the chance to make it right.
touchdown. Out is Prater to kick.
My nigga, we gon' ball for life. What this nigga doing?
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against return.
You know I'm by my side. Oh my God. Everybody say, I don't like to tell them for the line.
To begin this drive. A CD
I'm a
they certainly know
grandpa.
the hole that they face as they
Louisiana,
begin the second
I done
half. They
came
have to
far.
two
A
of the
lot of
freshest few
diamonds on my
teams
neck,
down in
I'm shining
NFL
high.
history. That's trying to come
Got them
back
in all
from a
these exotic
four-possession
cars.
deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always
That's why I got the figures, Lord.
And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point
Under the
lead
sky.
that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And
It's like
it
that.
is, it officially
I'm
becomes
gonna get
impossible
tonight.
if this possession is an empty one.
Mahomes throw taking him
I ain't
by
had
the
a chance to look you right. I done been all alone tonight. But man, I know that damn right.
Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, look at Isaiah Simmons back there. It's my daddy.
Picks it, and the Cards will have solid position as they take over at their 45-yard line. Want to beat the line now. He's going for his defense in this ballgame, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day.
Oh, why did you stop running?
Behind them and find ways to make plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Connor. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
I should cover 4.
Murray now on first down. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions.
But
It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
0-yard
I
flat
would
out
agree
there,
with
though.
that, and it's not a good day
Yeah,
when you
don't try to
feel
throw
like
it
an
short,
incomplete
man.
pass
Travis
is almost a win for you because it wasn't
That
intercepted.
nigga
And he's
Travis
brought
fucking box,
down.
nigga. You
Can't
can't
do
like tackle
anything
him,
with the
man.
football. It's a
Catch.
sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I did a lot dirty my pets. I was about look at our out there. So what? He's gonna try to head out the step, but it's going to head out the step, but it's going to top. But if you check this stuff in and you want to be one, every be down. I need to do hop in the ground. How the fuck that sound? I could have unnecessary as big. You're not gonna have to do anything. We do something
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
After my shot, I got her with thing talking to you.
Jared McKinnon to take it out of the end zone.
I be like I said on the message. That's like I seen him like Travis chicken in me and I'm doing that message. That's how I know that he mean like that. Body just waiting on it. Call it side. I mean, I have to. I'm giving this nigga the sideline.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Look me in my eyes.
Ball up to the 35 now. It's
Now when the
on 1st and 10.
I spent the back, cut it, come empty. We don't see the eyes. What the fuck, nigga? Look me in my eyes. But this game is some bullshit. Look at this nigga. All he know how to do is hammer smoke. Night owl with that Drake. Must be OVO. What the fuck, nigga?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Ha. Let me in my soul. You can see the devil in that demon zone.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Oh yeah, rolling home. What the fuck, nigga? Am I rich as shit? Dumbass nigga. Quit trying to run out the pocket, nigga. It's Madden 23. It's Madden 23. Wrong game. Fucko.
He's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Flushed out.
Dumbass.
And he's going to go down again. J.J. Watt that time.
What you know about moving your folks? Like, I don't think
this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way. And it's still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Fuck no.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Murray. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Prater to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
No, that wasn't coming.
They will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, Al, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good right there. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as it gets this up to the 38-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because Your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They run behind center with Connor. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. We know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their